Continuation of The Farmer That Forget. A story of greed, loss, and redemption. Scene 2. Downfall of drought that hit Akbu village was like nothing anyone had ever seen before. The skies turned a sickly shade of gray, and the sun beat down relentlessly on the earth Detmer. Okoro's farm, once a thriving oasis, began to wither and die. The crops turned yellow and brown, the cattle grew weak and sickly, and the soil cracked and crumbled. At first, Okoro tried to ignore the effects of the drought, convinced that it would pass and the rains would return. But as the days turned into weeks, and the weeks turned into months, he began to realize that this was no ordinary drought. The farm's profits began to dwindle, and Okoro's bank account began to drain. The workers, who had once been loyal to Mr. Okoro, began to leave in droves, seeking better working conditions and higher wages elsewhere. The farm's equipment, once well-maintained, began to break down, and Mr. Okoro couldn't afford to repair them as the farm's situation grew more desperate. Mr. Okoro's behavior became more erratic. He became withdrawn and isolated, refusing to leave his farmhouse and ignoring the pleas of his creditors. The once proud farmer was now a shadow of his former self, haunted by the specter of bankruptcy and ruin. The villagers began to whisper about Mr. Okoro's downfall, shaking their heads in dismay. They had once looked up to him as a successful farmer, but now he was a cautionary tale, a reminder that greed and exploitation could lead to destruction. As the drought showed no signs of abating, Mr. Okoro was forced to confront the reality of his situation. His farm, once the pride of Akbu village, was on the brink of collapse, and he was powerless to stop it. The once fertile land was now a barren wasteland, a testament to the devastating consequences of Mr. Okoro's greed. The farm's assets were seized, and Mr. Okoro was left with nothing. He was forced to sell the farm to a neighboring farmer, Mr. Aide, who had always prioritized sustainability and fair practices. Mr. Okoro's downfall was complete, and he was left to ponder the consequences of his actions.